It's a sunny day in Fort Myers, Florida, when a young boy runs into his front yard to play with his dog. These two are inseparable. A bond formed when 4-year-old Nico was given a German Shepherd puppy a year earlier and named him Tank.
Hello, Pinky.
One day, Nico decides to take Tank out into the front yard for his favorite game of fetch. Suddenly, the neighbor's dog gets loose and darts straight for Nico. When Tank sees his best friend in danger, his instincts kick in. He knocks Nico out of the way for protection. With Nico safe, Tank defends his friend until the neighbor can get his dog under control. Nico's mom hears the screams and runs out, and the neighbor's dog is taken back into the house.
Baby, okay?
Fortunately, Nico and Tank don't suffer any injuries. After the incident, the neighbor vows to keep his dog on a leash when outside, and Tank becomes not only Nico's best friend, but also his neighborhood protector.
Total Karen.
The woman recording this video and her friend are out for a run with their dogs in this Payson, Arizona neighborhood when they admittedly jog across the end of this man's driveway, who was apparently annoyed that they did so.
Total Karen. Total Karen. Here, give me.
The women initially find the man's antics head-scratching and even amusing.
Keep following. Oh, Karen. Oh, wow. Some people need to find a hobby.
But when he continues to walk behind them down the street, the women become concerned.
Dude, stop following us. I'm scared. You freaking me out, you creep. Leave me alone. Find a hobby.
The man claims he's on the phone with the police, presumably to report the women for trespassing. And that's when one of the women raises her voice to let the police know he's following her and her friend.
I'm good. Come arrest him. He's following me.
Despite the woman loudly voicing her concern, the man continues walking behind them.
What a I'm literally scared and he's following me. Come on, girls. Simply because we took a step on his damn property. We jogged through it. Oops, sorry. But now he's scaring me.
The women point out that he's just not seemingly following them down the street, but doing so without footwear.
He doesn't even have shoes on, dude.
Nope. Yep. Come on, girl. Let's go.
Let's jog it.
Let's jog it. Go.
The women pick up their pace to get away from the man and run up a neighbor's driveway so the man doesn't know where they live.
Go up their driveway, not ours.
The women are able to return home safely, but they're clearly disturbed by the man's actions.
Come on, Paisley.
At least they know now which neighbor to avoid in the future.
What a I'm literally scared and he's following me. Come on, girls. Simply because we took a step on his damn property.
In this neighborhood of Denver, Colorado, 29-year-old Allie Emerson lives with her wife, Amanda, and she loves her building.
It's just a nice middle-class apartment complex. There's really nothing fancy about it. A lot of really nice people live here.
When a new tenant moves in across the hall, in the beginning, things go well.
My first impression of her is that she was really nice. I thought she was really friendly. We were the type of neighbors that could knock on each other's doors when we needed salt for dinner on a random Tuesday.
But when the neighbor gets a white Pyrenees puppy, Allie's job as a dog trainer sets them on a collision course.
Dogs are my entire world. I am very passionate about teaching dog owners how to have the best relationship for their dogs.
Allie alleges that her neighbor does not leash her puppy, so she offers the woman some professional advice. Puppies respond best to training when leashed. According to Allie, the neighbor doesn't appreciate the suggestion.
I didn't know that this free advice was going to end up costing me my relationship with my neighbor.
The verbal jabs intensify when the neighbor becomes unhappy with Allie's doorbell camera recording their interactions, despite it being perfectly legal in Colorado. According to Allie, the woman then tries to dismantle the camera herself.
I have no idea what she's going to do next.
The neighbor war ratchets up a notch when one day the woman approaches Allie, and this time her insults are far more personal.
Allie, call the police yourself.
That's not me, that's
Camera.
you called the cop. Go ahead, keep going. You should also put that dog on the leash. Oh, animal management will.
After the incident, both neighbors call the police, but no arrests are made. The cops advise the women to try to get along, but Allie says the neighbor continues to be hostile towards her.
You know what's funny? You were so fake for 3 years until you got all pissed off.
To be a lesbian.
You can go ahead and keep being homophobic.
The two women eventually adhere to the police's advice and now act civil towards each other. But for Allie, she longs for the good times with her now former friend.
I miss being able to go to my neighbor's door and knock on it if I ever needed anything. It hurts me a lot that she turned on me the way that she did. I wish that we could just, be able to take our dogs to the dog park together and have fun like we used to.
Johnson City is a quiet southern town filled with rich American history and courteous neighbors, which is exactly why Christopher Godfrey decides to start his family there.
This place it's really safe. People are generally really friendly. That's probably the thing I like most about it.
One day, a new neighbor moves into Christopher's apartment building, and it doesn't take long for them to meet.
She would periodically walk her dogs, and a lot of times she would come out there whenever I was outside. She'd always try to talk to me and say things to me, how's the weather and all this, and tell me about her life. But she wasn't really my kind of person, so I try to kind of keep my distance from her.
After a few weeks, Christopher asks the woman to stop walking her dog on the shared part of his apartment complex's property, worried that the dog will defecate in the grass where his son plays. And according to Christopher, she doesn't respond nicely.
She was walking her dog. And she starts screaming at me, and I'm just like, oh man, I can't even. And you just can't talk to her.
According to police reports, Christopher alleges that his neighbor threatens to slap him and his son. In that same incident, police come and Christopher is arrested on suspicion of aggravated assault after rushing towards his neighbor to smack her phone.
She called the police and told the police that I was an assailant, had me arrested. Charges were dismissed.
A few uneventful days pass when Christopher's out working in his family's vegetable garden on a shared part of the property. And things take an intense turn.
It's me, my son, and my wife's garden. I'm sitting out in the garden, I see her coming toward me, I'm like, oh, here comes trouble.
Christopher backs off, and it's when he witnesses his neighbor do the unthinkable.
Is he messing with your golden? I think he's messing with her. What are you doing to a golden? Leave it alone!
And I went and tried to fix it. The very next day, she walked out in her underwear and wrecked it again. And tore my garden up again, like she just didn't want me to have my garden.
In the following days, before anything else happens, Christopher's neighbor suddenly moves out of the complex, and he doesn't ask why.
The farther this woman is away from me and my family, the better I will feel about the situation. But I don't fully trust that she's not still going to try something.
Unfortunately, even with the woman gone, the ordeal has left a sour taste in Christopher's mouth when it comes to neighbors.
I hate saying this, but I just don't want to live around anybody. I want to live by myself, in a cabin in the middle of the woods somewhere. There's been too many times I've lived in apartments, and it's always been bad experiences. But I hate neighbors.
California means palm trees and beaches, but it's also the largest farming state in the country, making for a unique mix of neighborhoods.
We moved here in 2019, Sacramento, California. Pretty much was born and raised in Sac. My neighborhood is sort of a mix between rural and farmer community.
So it's no surprise when the neighborhood pet count includes dogs, cats, and chickens.
I've never really been a big bird person, but then I got attached. They'd come in the house and sort of just hang out with me while I was sitting on the couch. Yeah, they kind of just became part of my family, just like my other animals. I actually really love chickens.
Jessica's chickens spend their days grazing in her backyard.
Normally they run around my backyard, just, eat off the grass, eat their food that I keep out there for them.
With a large coop and a tall fence, Jessica takes every precaution to keep her chickens safe from her next-door neighbor's curious dogs.
I never really worried about anything other than a hawk coming down to get my chickens. I definitely did not expect to see what I did when I went outside that day. That morning, I got up and I let the chickens out of their coop, came back in the house to make my kids breakfast, and I decided after about an hour to go outside and check on them.
But when Jessica steps outside, she's met by an empty yard.
Stupid neighbor and those stupid vicious dogs. My chickens that free range, I have 7 of them. They normally hang out right here by this tree.
That's when I saw the feathers everywhere. I saw that the fence board was moved out of place, and I knew immediately. My heart sunk.
Do you see all of the feathers from my chickens? Because their stupid dogs broke the thing again.
The next-door neighbor's dog has torn a hole on his side of the fence, allowing him to break into Jessica's yard with tragic results.
I'm so mad. That could have been my kid. That could have been my littler dog that they went after.
Jessica's other animals are well trained around the chickens, but the dog next door is not.
The first thing I did was look in the gap at the bottom of the fence, and the first thing that I saw was Rosa's body and Tweety's body just laying there.
There's Rosa. She's right there. There's Lila.
At that moment, I wanted to scream and cry, and I was just so mad that this dog killed my chickens.
To most people, they're just chickens. But to me, that was the source of my eggs. Those were my babies.
Later on, her neighbor takes responsibility for what happened.
The neighbor finally came over and knocked on my door, and he apologized and told me how sorry he was that it happened.
No charges are filed, and the neighbor and his dog have since kept their distance, ensuring the safety of Jessica's new flock.
Chickens can be more than just their eggs. They can be just as close as any other pet. They can be a part of the family.
One evening, in a suburban neighborhood of Fort Worth, Texas, a couple is picking up their lost Shih Tzu from the home of the stranger who found it. But instead of being appreciative, the neighbors are aggrieved because they feel the rescuer took too long to give the dog back, so the rescuer starts recording.
What'd you call me? What'd you call me? What'd you call me? I saved your dog, and what'd you call me?
The rescuer feels she should be thanked, not insulted, and she is shocked by the husband's behavior.
Don't slap me. Don't slap me. Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
Even though the lost pet is now safely in the car, the neighbor in the pink dress is still incensed.
You're a Karen.
I saved your dog.
Yeah, and you made us suffer for 6-8 hours because you decided it was convenient for you.
I was in Grapevine.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
According to the rescuer, when she finds the dog, she is en route to a Christmas party 25 miles away in the city of Grapevine. So she posts a found dog message on the neighborhood forum and takes the dog with her. The neighbors are angry about the delay, even though the rescuer says it's only been a couple of hours.
Why didn't you answer immediately so we would...
I was in traffic and with thousands of people. I explained that.
Hearing the truth, the husband starts to soften.
Thank you very much.
You're a joke. You're a Karen.
Thank you very much.
Put it on the news.
Thank you very much.
She called that puppy her puppy.
Okay,
Come on, dog.
I said.
No, I don't.
However, the neighbor in the pink dress is not in the mood for forgiveness.
You are a Karen. You're a dog whispering Karen that wants to be famous. You're a piece of...
Finally, the couple leaves with their precious pet, and the rescuer has not seen them since. Clearly, in this animal-loving neighborhood, emotions run wild, and a good deed can receive a snappy response.
You are a Karen.
Cleaning up after your dog is not only a sign of a responsible dog owner, it's expected if you want to be a good neighbor. And today, at an apartment complex in Washington State, a man is confronting his neighbor while she walks her dog. The man claims he's asked her several times to clean up after her dog.
My dog, this is my dog.
Oh, your dog all over the place.
That I legally own. This isn't your property line. You rent. You're a renter.
She may have a bag in hand now, but that doesn't mean she's going to clear up the previous piles of pup poop.
With dog over there, and you just, okay. Is this your patio?
Keep talking.
Is this your patio?
Keep talking.
Oh.
While continuing to deny the dog droppings are her responsibility, the irate neighbor escalates the situation.
I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna call the police every time. Because I reported you to the front office.
Would you like to back
so
up
it's
out of
the
my
least
face with the
requirement.
weather? When your dog
doesn't
is
even
peeing
be there.
right
he
here.
doesn't like pavements. He pees in bushes. This isn't your yard.
Then, the woman calls her roommate over to support her argument.
That's my dog too. What's up?
What's up? You want to back up as well a little bit? I don't feel comfortable with both of you standing over
because you
me.
are now called out for harassing my roommate. Go inside. Go. You're not getting anywhere. Goodbye. Oh, now you're on your patio.
Yeah, now I'm on my patio.
This is not your yard. You are not a landowner. You're a renter, and your property line ends on your patio. What's up? Oh, wait, you're scared. You're scared.
No.
The two go back and forth with their insults, but stop short of a physical altercation.
He's lucky I didn't beat him up.
And thankfully, the neighbor picks up some of her dog poop.
Don't forget that little one right there.
Don't forget what?
Right there.
Wait, now you're doing that.
Yeah.
To avoid situations like this, use a baggie when walking your dog, regardless of whether the property being pooped on is owned or rented.
You're a renter, and your property line ends on your patio.
Many people moved to the United States seeking the American dream, and that dream became a reality when 18-year-old Ana Reyes and her family moved to Arlington, Virginia from Ecuador.
Moving here into the U.S., it was amazing compared to my country. We can walk alone the streets. We can go buy any grocery we want without being scared of someone might be following us.
But Anna's dream soon turns nightmarish when early one morning, her next-door neighbor, a woman in her 50s, is outside her door talking on the phone to the police, complaining about Anna's barking dog.
Being loudly at 2:34 in the morning, 3:34 in the morning, and a revolving door of people coming and going in the middle of the night.
She's standing in the front of my door, calling the police, yelling to us.
Don't bring your dogs up here, barking at 2:34 in the morning. Shut up!
In the following days, the neighbor's complaints turn more serious when Anna alleges that the woman questions her immigration status.
Trabaja, pero estoy ilegal. No sé, es importante que yo hablo con policía. Go home. Go home.
It makes me feel so angry, so sick. Like, okay, this is enough.
Leave my door! Leave my door!
Anna claims that the police arrive at the apartment complex, and a warning for noise is given to both women. A week later, Anna's family again hears the neighbor outside their door, and Anna confronts her.
Bye!
He's here
Bye!
delivering you a
Bye!
non-eviction.
Bye!
Bye. It's not
Mind your business! Bye!
Yeah.
Bye!
It's not even her business if we are going to get evicted, but it was never true.
Enraged, Anna takes matters into her own hands.
Don't get into my physical space.
Bye.
Don't get into my physical space.
Okay.
Don't get into my physical space.
Don't be close to our original space
Don't
too!
live here.
I was angry at that point. I was shaking. I don't know what was going to happen next, but I was ready for anything.
Go back to Elsa.
Go back to your apartment now where you belong! Shut the up!
When I'm angry, all of my emotions start to blowing up, explode inside of me. just because I was protecting my mom. But I'm glad I did. I'm proud I protect my family.
Are you here again? Bye.
Why?
Bye.
Do you walk on our streets?
How are
People like me pay for
Bye.
We
Bye.
pay for all
Bye.
of it. My daughter.
Bye.
It's my daughter.
We
Bye. All of it.
Bye.
We paid for
Bye. I don't care.
Soon after, Anna's family takes their neighbor to court, and they're granted a preliminary restraining order against the woman.
I'm moving out, so there's nothing you can do or say to me that you haven't already done.
What's more, the woman moves out of their building, and Anna, along with her family, are relieved.
It's a peace, is so happy knowing that she's not here anymore.
While the incident is now resolved, Anna wishes her relationship could have been different, but is hoping for better things with her new neighbor.
The next neighbor, I'm gonna welcome them with a smile as always and be friends.
Okay, don't get into my physical space.
Don't be close. I will bring those jokes to you.
Live here.